Hi everyone, it's Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's video, we are going to be picking cards to see how your person is currently feeling about you, what messages they would give to you, just overall what's going on in this connection. So yeah, here we have three piles in front of you. We have pile 1 with the green Jasper. We have pile 2 with the rose quartz, and we have pile 3 with the carnelian. So yeah, go ahead and take a second to meditate upon the piles and pick one that you are the most energetically drawn to. You can pick based on the crystals, the angel numbers, and the timestamps. It is really up to you, but yeah, go ahead and take a second to pick a crystal, and we will see you in your respective pile. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. So you all picked this beautiful green Jasper. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what your person is currently thinking and feeling. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Numinous deck just to, gauge the energy of this reading. This basically has signs and house placements. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from there. Okay, we got Aries, we got Conjunction, we also got Ascendant. Very interesting, a lot of first house energy here. So I'm seeing something to do with impressions, like first impressions, or like the way that this person sees you. I'm gonna go ahead and draw some cards to clarify that, but let's just talk about these cards first. So this Aries, okay, this person is very passionate about you. This person is very into you. They're really into the fact that you have a lot going on for you. Like, you're not someone who accepts defeat. With this Aries energy here, regardless of whether or not someone is an Aries, this has a lot to do with it says self-starting, daring, fierce, assertive. I feel like you have kind of a mouth, and I mean that in the best way possible. Something about the way that you do things, the way that you go after things. You're very ambitious, you're very passionate, is kind of a turn on for this person. This person's just wow. This person has so much going on with them, so much going on for them. We also got competitive here. We're just getting a lot of Mars energy, which has a lot to do with passion, um, just firiness. Okay, there's so much passion here. This is a pretty intense connection is what I'm seeing. Yeah. We also got conjunction, so this is a pretty positive aspect in astrology. This has to do with combines, enhances, strengthens, joins forces. So your person thinks that you make a really great pair. Okay, you get along really well. I'm honestly even getting this seventh house energy. Maybe someone even could be a Libra in this connection or have Libra in them, but that just has to do with harmony, balance. I'm also getting temperance and justice from the major arcana. That would be crazy if we drew that. That would be that would clarify this card so well. But your person just thinks you got along, or you get along well. If you are seeing this person, and this literally says activates and intensifies. Okay, so whenever they're with you, you activate something within them. You invoke passion within them. You make them want to do something, to change the world or better themselves, or go after something. Okay. I don't know why, but I'm feeling a lot of love for Aries these days. Okay, I've been maybe it's my own projection. I've been talking to a lot of Aries, but I'm just channeling very strong Aries, and also Mars, so even Scorpio energy from this connection. We're gonna go ahead and pick more cards, okay? Just because we got a couple of signs here. That's not gonna dictate the entire reading, but I'm just seeing that whenever this person's around you, they literally feel like they want to better themselves. There's more that they could be doing with their life. The people that you surround yourself with really do dictate a lot about just how successful you will be in the future, how motivated you are, how inclined you are to do certain things. So I feel like your person thinks you're a very good influence. I feel like people around them could also think that you were and are a very good influence on them. I'm not gonna lie, with this Aries energy, I am getting that someone in this connection could have kind of a quick mouth. I'm even getting maybe Aries Mercury, or Aries Mars or something, or Aries rising. Well, ascendant is rising, but it's maybe someone here could have been quick to anger, someone here said words. It's they kind of just say things maybe without even thinking, but it's if someone gets angry, they'll just say things, but then they'll feel really bad about it later. Someone in this connection has a mouth is what I'm seeing. Okay. Someone even could be a little bit sassy. I feel maybe if you're a little bit sassy, that's something that this person likes about you. They like that you have a personality. Okay, you have a great personality. You have this dynamic personality. Even if you are kind of introverted, it's just when you're alone with this person, person, or like when you're in a small group, like your personality really shines, okay? And like this person really like wants to get to know the deeper you. You know, they think that like, yeah, you may come off a certain way, but there's so much to you, there's so much like depth to you, and you just have so much going for you, and you're so magnetic, and a lot of people, including this person, just love being around you. And it's actually so crazy because I'm wearing this Carnelian bracelet here, and you know, Carnelian has to do with strength, vitality, courage, force, liveliness. Like it honestly like wakes you up. Okay, it's literally like coffee, but like kind of without the jitteriness. Like if I'm too lazy to like make myself a drink, like I will wear this and it will like hype me up. It'll instantly energize me. So if someone wants that, someone needs a little bit of motivation, someone needs a little bit of a push, you know, Carnelian is definitely a great thing to get. Also, I have been obsessed with Carnelian. If you guys just search up Carnelian on TikTok, like Carnelian talk, you'll see a bunch of videos on how Carnelian is literally a life changer. It's like the new Moldavite, except not as like Moldavite is all about like I'm totally going off on a tangent here, but I have to tell you all the messages that I'm getting here, okay? No gatekeeping spiritual messages, but Moldavite basically like turns your entire life upside down before it gets better. Like people have like lost their jobs, like lost things, but then they found their path and something really big happened. But you know, Carnelian is kind of like, it's not that intense. Like it definitely is a good luck kind of charm, and it does bring about a lot of change into your life. It also brings about like contact from that person that you've been thinking of. It's really great to like manifest people or manifest certain things in your life, a job, whatever, but like without the whole, you know, life turning upside down things. So I highly recommend Carnelian. I've been recommending it to everyone here. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and draw some clarifying cards to kind of see how this person views you. I am seeing, you know, since we did get Aries here in this conjunction, they view you as someone who's really amicable, really easy to get along with. You are really chill, but also you have this like great personality, like this big personality. You could even be intimidating to some, or like this person, but I mean that in a good way. It's just like you have so much going on with you, and basically this person feels a lot of passion. Okay, there definitely is that like spark in this connection. I keep snapping, but you can't hear it, but this person is so passionate about you, but they're also like just enthralled by the fact that you're passionate about a lot of things and you have so much going on with you. Okay, at this point I'm just repeating myself, but yeah, I'm gonna draw some clarifying cards to see like what this person sees you, or like how this person views you. Okay, so we got the Two of Wands, very interesting, like Aries energy again. We also got the Nine of Pentacles, so I feel like you give off the impression that you're really independent, and like I said, you have a lot going on for you, but like you really know how to pave the path to your like success and abundance, and you're just so like what do you call, self-assured. Okay, like you're not like codependent. Like even if in the past you could have been like, you know, maybe you were hitting people up and, you know, kind of like being like a little bit clingy or whatever, like you're not like that anymore. Like, you know, this person's just like, they know that like in order to be in your life, you know, they really got to do something big to have you, because you are so independent, you are so like fine being in your own company. Like, okay, with the Aries card, I am getting that like, you know, you definitely could like going out and like, you know, meeting people and you know, like being around people, but also like the company that you're with, it has to be good. Okay, it has to be better than you're alone. And like that's what this person like, you know, kind of realized about you. They realize that you have very high standards and you have a lot going on for you, and it's like if this person wants to be in your life and stay in your life, I mean, they gotta match your energy. Okay, yeah. And with this Two of Wands, this person thinks a lot about how things would be like, how you know, if you were together right now, or if you took that next step. They're just like contemplating about this connection a lot. I am seeing that there is some sort of distance in this connection. Maybe it could be like a physical distance. Maybe they live in another city, state, town, or it could just be that like, you know, this person could be on and off, or like you're just not talking as much. But this person does think about you a lot. Like this, whatever this distance is, it has not stopped them from like completely like, you know, consuming their thoughts. Okay, or that didn't make any sense. It has not stopped them from thinking about you and thinking about this connection and pondering about the future of this connection. Okay, and yeah, with this Nine of Pentacles, you know, I'm also getting Virgo energy, so maybe someone could even be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, yeah, maybe even Venus. But like, I love this card. You're just in your power. You're always, you know, you always stand strong, stand tall. And you know, with this Nine of Pentacles, like I also see her as like someone who cares a lot about like traditional relationships, like, you know, structure, and like, you know, being in something like official. You know, your person definitely sees you as relationship material. Okay, that's even something like it could also like kind of scare them, because they're just like, okay, this person is like perfect. This person is someone who I can actually see something long term with, and it's sort of like either puts a lot of pressure on them, and they're really scared that if they mess up, like, you're not gonna like entertain them anymore. Okay, so that is something that kind of scares them. Or maybe like, when they met you, it wasn't necessarily something that they were looking for, but then like they kind of just like went along with it, and they're just like, wow, I really like this, I like this connection, I want to hold on to this connection. Okay, it is actually so funny because I was like literally watching New Girl before this, and it's like I believe Coach meets this girl at this bar, and like he keeps running into her, and in the beginning he's just like trying to like hook up with her or whatever, but then like the third time they run into each other, they realize like they have a lot in common and they're basically perfect for one another. But then the girl kind of like makes them work for it. She's just like, okay, I'm not gonna give you my number, I'm gonna give you my email, write me a nice long email, and then maybe I'll think about taking you out. So it's like your person knows that you have standards, and it's like your person knows that they have a lot to live up to. Okay, yeah. Okay, we also got the Six of Cups. Wow. Okay, so this person is feeling really nostalgic about this connection. They're reminiscing about the good times that you had together. I'm seeing that this person is thinking about like the beginning of this connection, when you first just started going out or hanging out with one another. With the Six of Cups, this could also mean that you remind them of their like fonder memories from the childhood, from the past. Like their inner child feels really safe with you. Or like I'm even seeing like this person and you honestly, look, with all this like Aries, like it's this Wands energy here, like you can both just be yourselves. You're very comfortable around one another, you feel very familiar to your person, and vice versa. Like you could have been connected in a past life, you definitely could have like there's just something so like comforting about this connection. Like the both of you can just fully be yourselves. You can like be your goofy, quirky, funny, silly selves, and it's like the other person wouldn't judge. Okay, like this person would like never judge you. I seriously feel like they put you on the pedestal. Okay, we also got the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Page of Pentacles, I'm seeing that like they really really want this connection to go somewhere. Okay, this Page of Pentacles is all about like the prospects looking good. Okay, like this is a sign that like this connection, I am getting like sort of like Two of Wands and like Page of Wands, so they're not exactly what like the Three of Wands, or this page isn't exactly like a knight or a queen or king just yet. So it's just like it could be in the beginning stages, or it still feels like relatively new, or maybe you haven't known each other that long, or maybe it doesn't feel like you've known each other that long despite like how long you've known each other. It's like this person basically wants more with you, they want to spend time with you, but I am seeing that they kind of want to take things slowly with this Page of Pentacles. It's like they and even with this Two of Wands, this Two of Wands, I say it's not a Three of Wands because the Three of Wands is all about planning, whereas the Two of Wands is about like kind of just thinking, contemplating, seeing where things would go, not really like fully doing anything about it. Yeah, but with this Page of Pentacles, you know or these two kind of like have the same energy in different ways, but like what I'm saying is that like they do want to give you some sort of message, make you like some sort of offer, and like take things somewhere. Okay, like actually get a move on things, so that's a good thing. Okay, very interesting. We got the Tower card. Okay, a lot of Aries energy, a lot of fiery energy here. So yeah, I'm seeing maybe there could have been some sort of Tower moment, but I'm seeing that this is actually a good thing based on all the cards that we got, because it brought about a lot of transformation, it brought about a lot of change. It's like something really needed to be revisited. I feel like something about like the beginning of this connection, like maybe for some of you guys, you could have thought it got off to like a false start, or like kind of just maybe you met under like different circumstances, like unique circumstances, maybe like the pandemic or something, and it's like you were never like, if it wasn't for something happening, you maybe would have like never met or something like that. Or yeah, maybe this just started off as like a friends with benefits thing, but it turned into so much more. And like honestly, with this Tower card, I'm seeing that someone's emotions were just like all over the place, and they were just like, wow, like why am I feeling this much? Like my entire world has completely just changed, completely just shifted, and like it's like something that they like. I'm actually seeing, because we got a lot of like positive, like kind of just like promising cards, I guess you can say. Like this Tower moment doesn't even seem that bad. Okay, sometimes even when you get like a really intense card like the Devil or the Tower, or Death, it's like it really does depend on the cards around it. And I'm seeing with this Tower moment, it's basically like this person kind of had to like reevaluate everything, reevaluate their entire life, think about what they really wanted. It was kind of like a slap in the face for them, but like in the best way possible. Yeah. Okay, we also got the Nine of Swords. Yes, I'm getting a lot of nines in this reading. Nine could be relevant in some way. Maybe you could be seeing 99 or 999. Nine usually means the ending of a cycle, but I am seeing, this person could feel kind of anxious about something. And I feel like, this does clarify the whole thing that I was saying about like how this person, you know, views you so highly and you have so much going on with them, and sometimes they're not sure whether or not like you could really, you know, whether or not they can catch up to your level, be on your level, um, things like that. Okay, so it's like that kind of does give them a little bit of anxiety, but I'm also seeing, you know, they have their own fears regarding relationships, and some sort of external anxiety as well. They could have some like emotional baggage or past baggage that they need to deal with. But wow, we also got the Page of Cups. Okay, so with the pages here, like there definitely is a message that your person wants to give you, especially since you got the Pentacles and Cups. You know, this person definitely is getting more and more serious about this connection with you. Sure, it might happen a little bit gradually, or it could have happened gradually, but it's like at the end of the day, like, you know, they really want to give you this message, like, look, I care, like, I'm into you, I really want to make this work, I'm really passionate about this, I'm really excited about this. You know, even with pages, these are like, this sort of reminds me of like the beginning of something, really initiating something, like having hope that, like, you know, things will really pay off. Yeah. Okay, we also got the Queen of Wands. So much fiery energy here. Wow, pile one. With the Queen of Wands, yeah, your person thinks you're so ambitious, passionate, you have so much going on for you, and you know, honestly, this is kind of just like a recollection of everything that I was saying in the very beginning with the, you know, Aries and like the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Wands cards. But with this Queen of Wands, you know, they know that they have so much to live up to. Like, you have very high standards and you just have so much going on for you. And it's like they almost like don't want to get in your way. I'm even seeing like, you know, they could be a little bit like anxious or scared that like they might bring you down. So it's just like at times they could have like self-sabotaged this connection by maybe being in and out or ghosting, or like, you know, just kind of not like being as responsive, or just being like even kind of all over the place with this Tower card, like being maybe a little bit inconsistent or something like that. But that's only because of their own fears. Okay, it's not like they wanted to do that. It's just like they get intimidated real fast with you. Okay, I'm even seeing, like, no offense, but maybe the people that they've dated in the past, they really were not on your level. Maybe they were used to kind of dating people, like, no offense, but like kind of like beneath them, or like people that they knew that they wouldn't really have like feelings for, people that didn't really have much going on in their life. And when they met you, it's like they met someone that, you know, just has their life together. Okay, like, you have your life together more than you know it, so pat yourself on the back. Okay, this person definitely looks up to you. You are very inspirational, you are very motivational. This person knows that, and a lot of people around you actually know that. So I'm actually seeing you could have like a lot of admirers, and maybe that's also something that this person could feel a little bit intimidated about. Yeah, you know, with this Aries card here, we also got competition, and like, you know, I'm seeing that this person definitely either had or still has competition, or they feel like they're in competition because they know that you have so many people that are into you. So yeah, but I'm seeing, like, you know, since you picked the green Jasper pile one, you really opened up their heart chakra. Okay, you really made them feel things that they didn't even know they could, or like they thought they were like broken or damaged, you know, even with this Nine of Swords. But it's like they eventually ended up catching the feels for you. So big thing here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from my handwritten oracle deck. You know, I will say though, like, if I'm being completely honest, this person does need a little bit more time to like kind of come forward and, you know, give you the relationship that you deserve, because they do have a lot of doubt, they do have a lot of anxiety, and you know, I feel like there's already this change that happened or is currently happening in the 5D, but it needs to like kind of like catch up in the 3D. But I'm seeing that, you know, things are moving, things definitely are shifting. I'm just seeing it could happen a little bit more gradually, and it's going to happen in steps. So I wouldn't say like expect like a really big like grand gesture out of nowhere, but rather, like, you know, it will move fairly fast, even faster than you think, with all this wands energy and fire energy we have here. Actually, I will go ahead and pick the cards, but I want to go over the other signs. So we got pretty much all the fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We got Virgo with the Page of Cups. We got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here with the Page of Pentacles. Honestly, yeah, with the Page of Cups and Six of Cups, I'm just going to say all the water signs here. With the Page of Pentacles, also Virgo, Capricorn energy. With the Nine of Swords, we got Libra energy here. I even channeled Libra in the beginning a little bit. But yeah, it's like at the end of the day, your person still thinks that you got along really well, you get along really well, and they really do want to pursue this connection and see where it goes. But I'm seeing this person definitely wants you in their life. Okay, like, honestly, like, once people have a taste of you, like, they don't want to let you go. So that's also what I'm seeing here. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from my handwritten oracle deck finally. Okay, sorry, I've been talking so fast, and I think it's because I drew a lot of fire cards here, like with the Aries and the Two of Wands and the Tower. Okay, so it makes sense. It all makes sense. Yeah, we got I look for you in other people. Yeah, oh my gosh, does this person um does this person value you so much? Like, that why did I say it like that? I meant to say, you know, this person thinks you're very unique, you're very one of a kind, and they know that they're not going to find a you just anywhere. So I'm seeing even if there is some sort of distance, this person loves keeping in touch with you. It's like even if they're not pursuing something, like they have to be in your life, okay? Yeah, we also got my heart yearns for you, okay? And even with this card, like it's just like you give them something that other people don't, okay? You give them some sort of fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, physical, you know, whatever that other partners, other people in the past just haven't really been giving them, or at least they haven't felt that way about anyone in a while. So that's a big thing, yeah. And my heart yearns for you, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I think this person is a little bit obsessed with you, okay? Maybe you feel like that's your energy, but it's like if you find yourself obsessing over this person is obsessing over you, because quantum entanglement is a real thing. I urge you to go look that up. I've talked about it in a couple of my videos, but Google will give you the best explanation. But it's just like, you know, even with this Aries card, I channeled like Mars energy, so Scorpio and Aries, you know, are ruled by Mars. So like I'm seriously even getting like kind of like stalker energy here. I do feel like this person like kind of stalks you and like, you know, checks up on you and your socials and stuff. Like even if you are blocked, like they're blocked, they will find a way to do that. Okay, like this person like is very much into you. We also got I wish you could see what I see in you. Okay, so I'm seeing that like, you know, if you ever express some sort of insecurity to this person just wanted to tell you like, look, you don't need to feel insecure. Like you're great just the way that you are. Okay, and it's just like I'm even seeing like spirit wishes that you could see them through the view that they see you. Okay, like the lens with which they view you. If you've ever felt sad about this connection, or like, oh my gosh, this person said this, or this person said that, or they don't care, or whatever, it's like that is far from the truth. Okay, like that's why I'm even seeing like spirit like wants to say like, look, I really wish like, you know, you got just a glimpse of this person's mind and like the little like um, chemicals that get released in their brain when they think about you. You know, I literally like channel that song Heat Waves by Glass Animals, and like, you know, they just give off a lot of serotonin, dopamine, you know, all those like happy chemicals when they think about you. So yeah, that is something you should definitely be in the know. Like that is something that you should definitely know. I even feel like, you know, sometimes the way that I do things, like I say things, like the way that I'm speaking, it's like, you know, your person is so passionate about you. They really do want to get a move on things, but they are doing a lot of thinking before they come forward. So it's like, you know, expect like maybe things will move fast, but then like they'll halt, but then they'll pick up again. So it's like it's not ever going to be like just stagnant. So if you have been like experiencing some sort of stagnancy, things will pick up. Okay, so yeah, okay, wow. And I just feel like, you know, this person is like thinking about the right thing to say to you, because seriously, like I feel like, you know, this, at the end of the day, this person just wants to get along with you. They just want this connection to really work out. So yeah, that is what I got for you, pile one. I really hope this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. If not, don't worry too much. You can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi pile 2, welcome to your reading. So you all picked the rose quartz. So yeah, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards to see what your person is currently thinking and feeling about you. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm a little bit hyped up. I don't know why. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Numinous deck to see what is going on in this connection. Okay, we got 4th house, roots. I'm seeing that you and this person could either be from the same hometown, or you met in your hometown, or you could just feel very familiar to one another. I'm just seeing that like you could have spent a lot of time like indoors or at home or something like that. Like even if you like FaceTimed, even if you did live at a distance, it's like, you know, technically you were in each other's homes, but I'm seeing like something to do with the home being the center. But you know, this could also just mean this says like comfort. So this person feels really comfortable. You feel very familiar to them. Okay, like something about the both of you, you know, this connect, something about this connection, and just the way that you both met, the way that you both are, like you just felt this sense of like instant comfort. Like you know, your person at least felt like they could just tell you like whatever was going on in them. They just felt comfortable around you, like they could just be their like fun, goofy, whatever, quirky selves. I'm seeing like, you know, something to do with roots, like, you know, maybe someone really, like someone in this connection is really in touch with their roots, whereas the other person was not so much, and like someone helped the other person kind of like get more in touch with themselves. Okay, I feel like you know like who is who, but it's just like this connect, or maybe it could be both of you. Like I just feel like this connection kind of maybe brought up a lot of things from the both of yours, like childhood or like, you know, kind of earlier lives. Okay, like something to do with kind of just like where you come from, who you are. There's a lot that you just learned about yourself in this connection. Okay, so you could have connected to your roots in that way. I know sometimes roots can also mean like, you know, cultural things. Maybe, you know, someone in this, maybe the both of you could be from different cultures, and like you taught your person about your culture or something like that. Or it doesn't even have to be like you're from different cultures, but it's just like, you know, you could be very spiritual. Maybe you talk to your person about that, like, you know, your roots lie in spirituality or whatever it is that you practice or believe in. I'm just seeing like you guys connected together in a really great way that made you learn a lot about the other person. Like this is the kind of person that really wants to get to know someone. Like whenever they date someone, whenever they're with someone, even if it's casual, official, it doesn't even matter. Like this person really did and still does care a lot about like getting to know you, to the core of who you are, getting down to, you know, the roots of you, like your roots. Okay, that was kind of a weird way of saying it, but it's just like this person really wanted to learn everything that there was about who they were, and they still are really curious about you, and you know where you come from, just what your past life looks like. Yeah, this person, you know, it's a good thing because this tells me that this person like genuinely cares. Like I am getting Cancer energy from this, so maybe someone could be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, rising, Venus, or this could also just mean like, you know, like Cancer energy. Like I'm not gonna lie, like Cancers are kind of like simps. They're really like emotional, and they're, you know, they need to have some sort of emotional bond in whatever connection they get into. Okay, whether that be romantic, whether that be like, you know, friendship. Like, you know, obviously this, if you're watching this, you know, is a romantic connection, and it's like they want to get to, like they really wanted to get to know you because like, you know, that like that's the only thing that like makes them fulfilled in a connection. If they're not finding that emotional connection, like, you know, they're not going to stay in this. So like the fact that they stayed in this, the fact that they were with you, obviously means that they care. So it's like if you ever like found yourself thinking, oh, does this person care or not, like I'm saying that they do, like maybe a lot more than they actually like let on physically, but it's just like or externally, but like, you know, their actions really did show that they did and still do care, if that makes sense. Okay, it's just something about the nuances. Okay, I'm seeing that someone needs to kind of focus on the nuances of this connection, kind of like, you know, read between the words and really just kind of get down to the root of things, or the deeper meaning of things as well. Like, okay, what if this person said this or acted like this, like what does that really mean? Like I'm seeing that someone here like could really like psychoanalyzing the other person, or like maybe that's something that you kind of learned how to do. Like I'm even seeing, you know, someone in this connection, maybe the both of you could have kind of even dealt with like narcs in the past, or like narcissists, you know, like kind of just selfish people. And it's like, it reminds me of that meme. It's like, you know, one bad relationship will have you like, you know, will leave you having a whole like PhD in psychology. Okay, like now you can totally just see like, okay, if this person is doing that, what does that mean? Like psychologically, it could mean that they have like, you know, childhood wounds or something like that. Like, you know, it just kind of made you like see things from a different perspective. Okay, this relationship brought like it kind of almost like made you wiser as well. Okay, and like your person has really seen you grow through this. You've seen your person grow, and it's like, you know, the both of you kind of just like grew together. Like I'm seeing like, you know, like someone really came out of their shell here, if you can see that here. This person could have like kind of made you come out of your shell, and vice versa. Like, you know, maybe you weren't like, maybe people in, oh my gosh, maybe people in your past weren't really as receptive as this person was. And it's like I am seeing that for a lot of you, this person could have been like a step up from people that you've been in the past, and that's what this person feels about you too. I feel like, you know, maybe they could have dealt with kind of like selfish people in the past, but they thought that you were really comforting, kind, caring, and just really generous. And they were just like, wow, like I'm not used to this. Like I'm usually the giver, and like, you know, now like I feel like the both of you are givers, but it's like, you know, sometimes when there's two givers, it's like still one person ends up doing more or giving more. And it's like, you know, this person was not used to that, and like when they met you, like it's almost like they didn't know what to do with all this kindness and all this positive energy that you were giving to them. Okay, so but like they still appreciated it. Okay, don't get me wrong, they still did value you, they still do value you, and they are very grateful to you. So yeah. Okay, we also got Chiron. Yeah, healing. I definitely sense that there's a lot of healing that kind of had to be done or needed to be done or still needs to be done. Like, I'm even feeling before this person met you again, I feel like this person could have had a heavy past, or maybe you did as well. And it's like, when the both of you came together, like, this was a very healing connection. Like, you really either brought out something, you brought out something in each other that addressed a lot of things that could have been kind of just buried deep down. Things definitely came to the surface level. Like, I'm even seeing maybe someone, like, after this connection, like, they had this, like, spiritual awakening. If you can see with this eye, this sort of reminds me of the third eye here. Okay, like, you really awakened to yourself, the higher realms, your higher self, just everything around you. Like, I'm seeing that you probably ended up seeing a lot of, like, angel numbers, and, like, now that you're spiritual, you can't go back. Like, maybe you were always spiritual, but it's just like, if you're watching tarot readings, I feel like it could have been this person that really invoked that within you, or maybe, like, they invoke some sort of second or third spiritual awakening. Yeah. It's funny because, like, I'm this is about, like, messages from your person, but I'm really channeling a lot of your energy as well. So that tells me that this could be a very reflective connection. Like, the both of you really mirror one another's energy here. And it's like the both of you were really meant to meet for a reason. I feel like maybe the both of you kind of the universe or whoever, like, whatever you believe in, they put you in each other's paths because they knew that, like, this person would really, like, ignite something in you, invoke something in you, or kind of, like, encourage you to go through this healing or spiritual awakening, and vice versa. So I am seeing that for some of you guys, this could even be a twin flame connection, because this 4, this reminds me of, like, two ones together, like 11, like, that's like 4 ones, so that adds up to 4. Like, I'm even channeling like 4 wands energy, so I'm getting a lot of, like, Cancer and Aries energy as well. Yeah, and with this Chiron card, even with this, whenever I see this eye, I just say that someone in this connection could have blue or green eyes, or blue or gray eyes, actually. Yeah. But we got, like, healing powers. I do feel like you had a very, you are just, okay, you really did help this person heal through a lot. Okay, you have healing powers, whether or not, like, you know how to use them. Okay, but I feel like you already know that. I feel like if you're watching this, you probably are. You know that you're an empath, and you know that you're really sensitive, and probably you could even be an HSP, a highly sensitive person. But it's like you have actually healed a lot more people than you know. But, like, just by being yourself, it's not even like you purposely had to do anything. You're just there for people. You're so kind. You're so empathetic, and that's something this person really likes about you. They really do. They really are grateful for that. But I am seeing that maybe for some of you, they definitely could have taken advantage of that a little bit, like, not in a, like, malicious way, but it's just like they could have taken you for granted, is what I'm seeing. Okay, but I'm just seeing that maybe this person kind of needed, like, more healing than you. I feel like this person was a little bit more, like, not to be mean at all, but, like, a little bit, like, damaged, and it's like when they met you, it's like you were slightly more, like, higher vibrational, and at times they could have, like, siphoned off your energy. They could have been a little bit of an energy vampire, but it wasn't to hurt you on purpose. It's just like they were just going through a lot. Okay, and that's never, like, really an excuse, but it's like it's at least better than, like, someone saying, like, I'm gonna purposely be mean to you. Yeah, but I'm seeing something to do with, like, forgiveness as well. I'm seeing that your person really wishes that you could forgive them for something. They are, if they haven't already, like, they are starting to feel, or they will start feeling guilty about something. This isn't something you already don't know about, but it's like this person knows that they kind of did put you through the ringer. At times, it's like you were really frustrated, and it's like this person kind of does know that, like, that they kind of hurt you. I don't know why I said kind of so many times, but it's like, I'm just getting, like, there is this softness to this connection. Like, there's no, like, really ill will. Like, this person has good intentions towards you. It's not like this person, like, wishes harm on you or anything, or, like, it's like at the end of the day, like, they see you for this, like, amazing person that you are. They really do think you're a great person, a great soul. You're beautiful and or handsome. You're just beautiful on the inside and out. Okay, so yeah. And this also has to do with, like, cleansing, softness, pain. Yeah, that's actually crazy. I said there's a softness to this connection. I actually hadn't even read that word. Maybe, like, I read it from the corner of my eye or something. But I don't know. But, like, with cleansing, I just feel like, that just reminds me of healing as well. Like, someone, you could have gone through some sort of energy cleansing, like, you know, you could have done like chakra work, you know, because of this connection, because it just invokes so much within you. Maybe it even showed you that, like, okay, you might need to activate or balance your chakras out a little bit, and like, you know, this also says pain, so I feel like, you know, someone really was in pain, or maybe the both of you, and like your person knows that they could have caused you pain, and for that they really are sorry. So I'm seeing like one of the biggest messages that they want to give you, pile 2, is that they are really sorry, and it's just like, it's almost like they wish they met you at another time, and they really wonder how things would be like if you guys met at another time. Yeah, like I'm even seeing, like, you know, the way that this connection started, it was just like, it was like no one was really expecting this to happen. Like I'm just seeing it could have been a little bit unexpected, um, but like in a good way, or like maybe this person ended up catching feels for you a lot more than they thought they would, and like now they're like they really like that, like it's a pleasant thing, and it's just like they have very pleasant feelings towards you. They think you're a really great person to be with, and I'm even seeing, like, you know, their family or the people around them think that you're a very good influence on them. They also know that, you know, you really helped them get through some tough times. Yeah, we also got second house assets. So I'm also getting Taurus energy here. Yeah, so I'm seeing that, you know, someone could be very career focused right now. It could be you or your person, or maybe the both of you. But this also says like possession. So I do feel like there's a little bit of jealousy involved in this connection, and I feel like you know who was jealous of who. But I'm seeing this person was pretty jealous. Like even if they didn't show it, like, you know, it's like they would be kind of pissed if they saw you with someone else. Like they would not want to like hear about that or know about that. So I'm seeing that they are a little bit jealous of that. We also got like security. I feel like, yeah, you did provide this like blanket of emotional security for them. They could just like lean back on you, and like, you know, they like that you're very reliable, steady, practical, stable. You know, this is associated with Taurus, and those are all traits that are also associated with Taurus. We also got like wardrobes. Okay, like I feel like this person might even like the way that you dress, the way that you present yourself, style yourself. We also got values. So I feel like this person really like admires your values, or the way that you value things, or like, you know, your values could definitely be pretty similar. It's like you both kind of want the same thing out of life. You do have similar values, and it's like even if there is some sort of difference, like let's say you are very different people, like even like opposites or something like that, but at the end of the day, like if you look deeper, like there's a reason why you really met, and at the end of the day you kind of did and do value the same things. Okay, I'm even seeing that maybe someone could have a Cancer or Taurus Venus, and like, you know, just with this Cancer Taurus energy, I mean, these are signs that like are into long-term relationships. Okay, like this person, you know, they do want something long-term with you, like regardless of whether or not, you know, this person has any of these signs or you do. It's just that, you know, these signs are all about stability and really just making it through. Okay, like this really coming through for someone, and just being there until the end of time. Like I'm just seeing like something to do with a lot of time. Like I just feel like, you know, the both of you kind of did date a lot longer, or you were together a lot longer than the both of you expected. Maybe this was kind of like a slow burning connection for some of you. I'm also seeing 42 or 24. That could also be a relevant number. This also adds up to 6. So yeah, those numbers kind of popped out to me as well. But it's just like, you know, these signs, especially these Venus signs, you know, like if someone has a Cancer or Taurus Venus, like this is a sign that your person, like I said, yes, they want something long-term, committed and stable, but they're also really loyal to you. Okay, like I feel like emotionally, like they never stop thinking about you, and this is the kind of person who, like, it takes a long time for them to get over something. So if you are going through a breakup, then I don't think this person is quite over you. Yeah, like not even just quite over you. Like I still think they're very much into you. Actually, they still like you. They still have a thing for you. And if you are already seeing this person, I really do feel like this person wants to, like, you know, see where things go, and like I mean actually see that, like not just saying that to say that, but actually take action. Okay, like they are pretty serious about you. You know, these two signs, or like just the energy that these signs give off, tell me that, like, you know, they are relationship type people. Okay, like I'm seeing that even if, like, let's say for some of you this wasn't like a full-on like committed relationship, I'm seeing that unless you know otherwise, okay, I'm not telling you something you don't already know, but like they were very loyal to you. This is not the kind of person that would cheat, or like, you know, look for like external whatever is like emotional support or whatever. Like if they're not feeling it with their partner, I am seeing that like they will try to, like, you know, they will try to make things work, like no matter what happens, even if there are fights, even if there's something that goes downhill. This is the kind of person who would want to make things work, who would want to fix things, who would want to, like, you know, even heal things before going forward. And it's like, you know, this person goes through a lot, and like you also could have gone through a lot before. If again, if this is a separation or like a no contact situation, the both of you really did try to make it work, and you know, the both of you were very much into one another. And it's like, I'm just seeing, like, you know, this person will like literally go to the ends of the world to fight for this. But it's like, you know, this could also apply to you, but like once they're done, I mean, they're really, really, really done. Like they're more done than even like, let's say like air or fire Venus is. Okay, so I'm seeing that, like, you know, this person will try. You will also try. But it's like, you know, once someone's limit is pushed, like they will not pursue it any further. But I'm not saying that's the case here, but I'm just saying, like, you know, this person takes relationships seriously. They take even like casual dating seriously. So I'm seeing if this wasn't like a full-on or committed relationship, they definitely could have given you the boyfriend or girlfriend treatment. They could have literally, like, you know, I'm seeing that someone could have like used someone else as like therapy or whatever, like not like used in a bad way, but it's just like, you know, maybe they vented to you about their problems and things that were going on in their life, but it's just like you wish they vented to you, not vented, but like you wish that they were as open about their feelings for you as they were about other things in their life. So I'm seeing someone's thinking like, okay, why couldn't this person just like let me know that they like me, or like, you know, be more vocal about their feelings towards me? Because I feel like this person told you everything. This person could have told you like little details of their life, like random things that you probably don't even care about, but you were just like waiting for that confession of love or like something deeper. Okay, I'm seeing that this person definitely could have told you they liked you or even loved you, but it's just like maybe you wish this person was a little bit more emotionally vocal. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the holographic Rider-Waite tarot deck to see what else is going on in this connection. Okay, wow, we got the High Priestess. Okay, wow. This is a very psychic and telepathic connection, pile 2. Okay, like, I feel like you and this person could definitely be getting dreams about one another. Okay, I'm seeing this person definitely is dreaming about you. They are seeing signs about you. I'm also seeing that this person thinks, I'm gonna put it here, this person thinks that you are very smart, you are very intellectual, they can't really get anything past you, you're very intuitive as well, and this person really liked and likes that you took your time to figure them out. You were there for them. You were very caring, generous, very giving, and it's almost like you could psychoanalyze them. Like you kind of always knew what they were going through, and like you just really understood them, or like at least you made the efforts to. That's what this person really likes about you and this connection. Yeah, you know, with the High Priestess, I also feel like, you know, your intuition's pretty much spot on. I'm even getting messages from Spirit to always trust your gut. Like you can always tell when something's off, or like, you know, something just isn't sitting right. Yeah, but with the High Priestess, your person also thinks you're really sensual. I feel like, yeah, this is, you know, even with these like cards here, I feel like there's a lot of like sensuality and like kissing and cuddling and like sensual touching in this connection, and like this person really likes that. They really like getting intimate with you as well. I'm seeing that, like, you know, maybe you were kind of a mystery to them or an enigma to them, or maybe it could have been the other way around. It's like I feel like one person, or maybe the both of you, were really trying to figure one another out, but you just, one person in this connection was a little bit harder to figure out. It's like, you know, they just couldn't tell what was going on in your mind, or like they wish that you were a little bit more open or vocal, and I feel like you wish they were that way too. So, you know, that's the whole thing that I was saying about like how this connection could be, you know, this connection is like very reflective. Okay, I just feel like whatever you're thinking and feeling, you know, it's almost like they thought and felt that, but maybe in like a different way, like different manner. It's like, it's kind of hard to put into words, but it's just like, you know, I just feel like, you know, the both of you, like, you were similar but also different in a lot of ways. But it's like your differences brought you together, and your similarities also just made you stronger. But it's just like, you know, at times, like, you know, like the differences could have really just, um, you know, there could have been like fights due to differences, or like something happened. I just feel like, you know, um, every time, like, maybe there was a fight, like you just came back together stronger is what I'm seeing, or like that's what this person wanted. But I'm also seeing that like every time you had a fight, like, you know, this person would also say something like, okay, I'll change, I'll fix themselves, but they never ended up doing that, or like they would do it temporarily but then go back to their own ways. Yeah, I'm just seeing something to do with like, you know, conflict being like a recurring theme in this connection, or maybe there's some sort of conflict that, like, whatever it is that you fought about, or whatever that conflict was, it was kind of like a pattern. It was like you would almost fight about the same things but in a different font, or it's like there's something that you never truly got over, like you still have your doubts, you're still kind of skeptical about something that went down in this connection. And it's like, your person, like, I feel like, they know that they can't really hide anything from you. Like, you know how to figure things out. And it's just like, it's not like they would purposely try to do that, but it's just like, I'm seeing at times they could have been a little bit immature. Like, I feel like, you're the high priestess, and they could have been a little bit like, like, I'm seriously getting like Page of Wands, like, kind of like the immature, like, Knight of Wands kind of card. Like, they could definitely have used some more maturity. Yeah, but we got the Eight of Pentacles. So I'm seeing that, this person really does want to make things work. This person does want to work on this connection with you. They are like slowly getting more and more serious about you. You know this like fourth house and roots. I see that they could definitely see, like, okay, for some of you guys this could be a little bit down the line, farther down the line, but they could see a family with you. They could see like you moving in together. I'm just seeing like something about like someone spending a lot of time together with one another in someone's like home or something. But like, this, maybe this person wants to establish something like more with you. Like, I'm just getting a lot about like moving in and or like maybe starting a family, or like maybe this could even mean they want to introduce you to their family, or maybe you already met them, or like basically they do want to get more serious. Okay, so if that's something that like you've been wondering about, like, does this connection have a future? Like, is this gonna go anywhere? The answer is yes. Okay. Okay, we also got the Hermit mode. Yeah, so okay, we got the Hermit mode and the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like at times, this person definitely could retract. And wow, okay, just as I said that, this reminded me of this like shell that we got here in the fourth house. So this could mean they like physically retracted. Maybe they weren't really as responsive, or like they were just kind of like a little bit distant at times. Like they were really scared to come out of their shell. In order to not get their feelings hurt, because I feel like this person feels really deeply. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like just with this Taurus Cancer energy here, pile 2, and again, don't worry too much if you're not these signs, but it's like these signs love hard, they love deep, and it's like when they really fall for someone, I mean, like, they will take years to get over that person. Okay, I speak from personal experience, and also watching other people with these signs and these Venus placements go through that as well. Okay, so I'm just seeing this person is being pretty careful with their feelings. They definitely could have had their guard up, their walls up a little bit, because they knew like just how fast and deep they were falling for you, and it kind of scared them. Okay, but I'm also seeing that, like, there could also work and material life, finances could have also been a factor in this connection. So it's like if this person does retract, like maybe they could just kind of like be a little bit of a workaholic and just kind of like go into like work mode, and like use that as like a mechanism to avoid really feeling things. So it's like I'm seeing that if this person is like ever distant, it's not like they're really hitting on someone or like going off with someone else. They're literally just busy with work, because they're kind of just like that's their safe place. Okay, that's why I'm even getting like Capricorn energy. Now I'm getting Capricorn, Cancer, Virgo, Taurus energy, all the earth signs here. Yeah, but like this High Priestess, this is someone who like retracts into solitude in order to gain wisdom, in order to kind of collect themselves, calm themselves. I feel like this person really does not like conflict. It's so like draining to them, it's draining to you as well. And like whenever there is conflict, like rather than fight back, they'll just like retract into their shell, and like they won't know what to say. They'll just like completely like exactly what I did there. Like they'll just like stiffen up. Is that a word? Like they'll be stiff. Like they just won't be as responsive, and like they'll need time to like really collect their thoughts, gather their feelings, really process what the heck is going on here. I'm seeing that like they're not like too reactive or anything. It's just like they need their time, just to sort things out. Like I just feel like the way this person processes feelings is very, very slow. And there's some people that are like that. Like sure, there could have been like an instant connection or attraction, but like I'm also seeing it could have been like more slow burning kind of thing. But I feel like there was an instant like physical attraction. But it's just like, when it came to feelings and emotions, like this person takes that very seriously, and like they did end up catching feels for you. They did end up liking you a lot more than they thought they would. And like that's a good thing, like that's a compliment, because again, it takes a while for this person to really like, commit to someone emotionally. So yeah, that is also what I'm seeing here. Let's pick a couple more cards. Yeah, we got the Four of Pentacles. Again, so much earth energy. So with the Four of Pentacles, like now they're in, like they're really holding on to this connection. They're clinging really tight to this. They're not ready to let go. I feel like you could also be that way. I feel feel like the both of you are equally obsessed with one another. Okay, with this 4 being an even number here. So yeah, and you know, with this 4 of Pentacles again, and the 3 of Pentacles, and just like all the Pentacles that we got here, we also got the 8 of Pentacles. I am seeing that this person is focused on work. Okay, they are really focused on they're building up their finances, their material life, you know, being stable. This person cares a lot about stability. They care a lot about, like, you know, with this roots card here, I keep going back to this. Okay, we also got the assets card here, so someone is working on their root chakra. I feel like this is the kind of person who wants to be stable and secure. You know, once they are financially stable and secure, that's when they feel like they can really be in a relationship. I'm seeing, like, you know, they could be working on their root chakra, like maybe not like spiritually or like meditation wise, but like just in terms of security, stability, and gaining that in every aspect of their life. Like, if this person doesn't feel secure and stable, I mean, like, they will literally just, like, they will not be comfortable. Okay, it's like they'll be anxious, they'll be very, like, you know, hyper, and like just not pleasant, you know, like maybe they won't like necessarily be like unpleasant about you, because like they don't really want to, like, you know, project their issues onto you or anything like that, but it's just like you know, just think of like someone who like grew up in a community where like grades were really important, getting good grades are important. You know, when they didn't have good grades, that could have kind of like dictated their own whole worth, like, you know, that could have like really impacted their self-esteem, and I'm seeing that kind of is this person. It's like they could have had very high standards to live up to, and it's just like, you know, that's something that they really care about, like, before, you know, delving into a relationship. And I just feel like, you know, they want to do relationships right, they want to do this right with you and make sure that things are really fair to you. Yeah, but we also got the 5 of Swords, so I am seeing that maybe someone could have said something that hurt the other. You know, I know I said this whole thing about like, oh yeah, your person might not be as reactive or responsive, but I feel like maybe the both of you could have said something that, like, you know, may have offended the other, and it's still kind of in someone's mind, and they're just like kind of thinking about, like, you know, what they want to do, or like, you know, I just see that someone here, like, you know, it's just they could have hurt you in some way, like you could have reacted, or vice versa. But this could also just mean like competition, like, you know, it's like I feel like that's more like 5 of Wands though, but like, you know, yeah, 5 of Swords has more to do with just like negative communication or like gossip or something like that. I'm seeing there could have been like gossip involved in this connection or affecting this connection, but it's not like it really like really, why did I say really so many times, but it's not like it impacted their feelings for you. Like, if they were even, you know, I feel like maybe your friends were saying things like, okay, yeah, this person's like kind of annoying, or like, you know, like, I don't think you should be with this person, or you could do better than this person, or something like that. Like, you know, I'm seeing like, you know, someone on someone's side could have said that. I feel like people on their side, on this person's side, probably hyped you up. That whole thing I was saying about roots, I feel like, you know, their friends thought that you were really good for them, but maybe your friends kind of like could have told you like, okay, this person's kind of an energy vampire. They're feeling like they could have realized that like sometimes this person makes you feel drained, or you were really stressed out about not getting a text, or you could have, like, you know, really talked to your friends about this person, and maybe they thought that you were a little bit too good for them or something like that. That's what I'm seeing this 5 of Swords could even be about. Yeah, but we also got the King of Swords, so yeah, your person is really thinking about what they want to happen in this connection, where they want this connection to go. You know, they're being like pretty logical and rational. You know, that whole thing I was saying about, like, you know, them having just like so much emotional baggage. They carry so much with them in that little shell of theirs, or big shell of theirs, should I say that? Should I say? So like now they're just kind of being more vigilant, thinking with their mind. I definitely feel like they have grown up. They have matured a lot emotionally. I feel like, you know, when they were younger, they could have been like a lot more chaotic. But it's like, you know, when they met you, it's like they were actually doing a lot better than they were before. Like, they had like, I'm not saying they're like completely emotionally mature. They definitely could, you know, be more mature and step into the higher version of themselves, but it's like, you know, with you, they really tried to be as logical and rational as possible. They really did try to be as receptive as possible. But yeah, you know, I do feel like there could be this like internal conflict that this person goes through in regards to like really thinking with their mind and feeling with their heart, because this person does feel a lot and really intensely, but it's also like, you know, they're just like, okay, I gotta use my mind more. I gotta like think more practically as well. So I am seeing that, like, you know, this person could have like that back and forth. But I feel like eventually like their heart always kind of won, and they always like followed their heart when it came to this connection. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from my handwritten oracle deck to see what other messages we have here. Okay, I'm gonna go and shuffle it a bit. Okay, yeah, we got I have so much I want to let you know. What is going on with my hair? Oh my gosh. Okay. I was like playing with my hair a lot this reading. I'm sorry if that annoyed people, but like I maybe this person likes your hair, okay? Because I feel like with this Taurus card here, I know this says second house assets, this does say wardrobe, but I feel like this person is very attracted to you. Like physically, you are so beautiful or so handsome. Like there's literally like angel wings here. Like you could have like angelic beauty. You really like glow from within. You really like radiate, like just internal and external beauty, and that's something this person really likes about you as well. Okay, we got my heart yearns for you. Yeah, this person is very fixated on you. They really want to make this work. Oh my gosh, we got I still think about that day. Yeah, so there's a day that like the both of you experienced together. Obviously, like where obviously the both of you experienced it, but like there's this moment that transpired between the both of you that you could think about a lot or fantasize about a lot, and like the good news is that this person does the same as well. Okay, like that moment that you think about a lot, they think about that too, trust me. Yeah, we also got life doesn't make sense without you. Yeah, so this person just feels kind of like empty and like just kind of incomplete without you. I'm even seeing there could have been a little bit of codependency in this connection from someone here, maybe both people, but it's just like they want to be with you, and like it's just I feel like they always came to you with their like problems, and they like talk to you about a lot of different things, and it's just like you were so receptive to them. You always kind of were just like there for them, and I'm seeing like this person really is missing you, and it's just like you spent a lot of time together, and it's just like this person whenever you were apart, like they would just want to be around you all the time. I'm seeing there's even a little bit of like clinginess that could have happened, but like this person just absolutely loves spending time with you, and can you blame them? Obviously you like you radiate internal external beauty. Like if you could see yourself through this person's eyes, like you would not for a second doubt like how this person feels about you. So yeah, you also picked the rose quartz, and that makes sense because this does have to do with like love, self-love, and also beauty. I feel like this is associated with Venus, and we did get a couple of Venus cards here with like the Taurus. I guess that's kind of the only one, but there's a lot of love in this connection. There's a lot of mutual attraction and just admiration and fascination with one another as well. So yeah, that's really great. And I'm just going to recap the signs. We got a lot of earth and water energy here. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the King of Swords. We got, I'm getting Libra and Aquarius energy as well. What else? Yeah, the Five of Swords, I also got Gemini. So all the air signs, all the earth signs, and then also Cancer energy. So someone in this connection could be that Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house. But don't worry too much if the signs don't resonate. It has more to do with the messages associated with the signs more than anything else. So yeah, okay, I will end the video right here, pal, to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will end the video right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pal 3, welcome to your reading. So you all picked the Carnelian. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on with your person. What would they tell you if they could? Where is this connection headed? Things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna start off your reading by picking cards from the Numinous deck. This has zodiac signs, house placements, other astrological indicators, just to see what else is going on here. Not what else, just to like kind of set the tone for the reading. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle the cards, see what we get here. Ooh, okay, so many cards are coming out. Wow, there's a message that your person wants to give you. Wow, intense card. Okay, Scorpios. We got Scorpio to start off your reading. So I'm seeing that someone could have Scorpio placements or be a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be the case. It has more to do with the message. But with the Scorpio, okay, we got transformative, intense, passionate, magnetic. Okay, this connection is going through a major transformation. Okay, trust when I say that your person is so into you, they're so attracted to you, they're so drawn by you, captivated by you. I'm almost seeing that like this person could even be stalking you a little bit, like they are a little bit obsessive. I don't know whether you know that. I'm not seeing it's anything dangerous, but it's just like they are thinking about you quite a lot. But I'm also seeing that they do it kind of in secret, because Scorpio is a very secretive sign. So it's just like, they'll sort of keep that to themselves. Okay, like this is the kind of person, and maybe you can relate to this too, but it's just like, you could be crushing on someone, you could totally like be fantasizing about them, writing up scenarios in your head, but you'll never actually talk to them, and they'll never even know you like them. Okay, so I'm seeing that could be the case with this person. This person feels a lot more deeper deeper than maybe they told you. Okay, I'm even getting like 12th house energy here, and I know Scorpio has to do with the 8th house, but it's just like, you know, about the hidden mystery secrets. I just feel like this person has been pretty secretive about their feelings for you, pretty secretive about, like, you know, the depth of their feelings for you as well. I'm seeing that they feel, like I said, a lot more for you than they let know, than, you know, they let it be known. And I'm also seeing that, like, you know, this person and you, like, you were really meant to come together to fulfill some sort of like soul contract that you had written up, maybe from a past lifetime, or, you know, I'm just seeing that your higher selves or your souls could have, like, you know, um, convened, okay, either before you were even born, um, maybe even like in a past lifetime, and you basically just told each other, okay, look, we're gonna meet in this life, we're gonna help each other grow, we might even trigger each other, but like we're like, once this connection happens, we're gonna come out stronger and better versions of ourselves. Okay, we're really going to connect to our higher self, we're really going to, like, you know, connect to our souls. So I'm just seeing that, like, you know, you and this person, there's definitely unfinished business here. I'm even sensing this could be like a twin flame connection. I'm getting very, very intense energies here, some sort of soul connection. But it's like, if you watch tarot readings on this person, you know, I'm seeing that, like, this person definitely could have incited a spiritual awakening, and I'm seeing not everyone has done that. Okay, like, you know, you may have had exes in the past, you know, people that you dated, but it's just like, I'm seeing it's just this person, or maybe like one other person, that made you go through like some sort of spiritual awakening. And you know, this person feels the exact same about you. Like, they're questioning why this connection happened, why they met you, you know, why they feel so intensely, and it's something that they just have never felt about anyone before, or maybe very, very few people. But I would not even be surprised if maybe this person got a reading on you, or maybe they saw, like, they heard of tarot readings, or maybe if they saw a tarot reading on TikTok, they thought of you or something. Okay, I'm just seeing this as a very, very intense and magnetic and spiritual connection, even like psychic connection. The both of you just have this unbreakable bond. So yeah. Okay, we also got the first house of self. Yeah, this is like related to the ascendant, but this is all about like physical body, outlook, self-image. So I'm really seeing that, like, you know, this person sees you in a certain way. I just feel like this person even saw so much about you that maybe you didn't see about yourself, or like, you know, something about this connection really awakened something deeper within you. You know, this first house of self, this also says, like, okay, this literally says awakening and self-awareness. Okay, it's just like, um, you gained, you learned so much about yourself. It's almost like, you know, you uncovered a whole new person within yourself. And same with your person. It's like, once they met you, they're just like, wow, this person made me go through so much, or this person, like, you know, uncovered so much within me that I didn't even know I had, or like this connection did that. Okay, this connection just like awakened them to like their higher selves. Okay, it's like it really touched their soul, and I'm seeing maybe this person wasn't even all that spiritual to begin with, but it's like this connection did get them questioning a lot of things. So yeah. This also says like gateway or entry point. Like, you know, I'm just seeing, like, you know, this person, wow, okay, if you see, like, this door is leading to, like, honestly, some sort of utopia, some sort of, like, you know, heaven on earth. And I just feel like, you know, when they met you, like, something within them just changed. It's almost like they were walking into another portal. It's almost like they entered this, like, new place, in earth, like on earth, like with you. It's like, you know, it's something that's so far away yet tangible, something that, you know, feels like otherworldly, but can be accomplished here on earth. Like, honestly, even I'm finding like I'm having a hard time like saying this. It's almost like this person doesn't even really, like, they haven't, you know, they don't even know how to put what they feel about you in words. Okay, and, like, literally, like, my camera is shaking so much during this reading. Like, literally this connection shook up their entire world. But it's just like, there's this connection is like, it's like everything that I was saying. It's like, you know, you feel so close to one another, yet like there's just something that, you know, feels so far away. It's like, it's kind of like a dichotomy. Okay, it's so close yet so far away, like I said. Something that's tangible yet something so, like, you know, otherworldly, something so mystical. And it's just like, you know, this person, like, that doesn't even know how to put it into words. Maybe you don't either. And it's just like, this is, I'm just seeing that, like, you know, the both of you are grateful, especially your person is grateful that they were even able to feel this way, because this person is someone who loves being in love, who loves feeling things. But like, it's, you know, the good thing about this is that they're not just in the idea of like being in love. It's like they're not just in love with the idea of being with you, like they actually are like fully in love with you. And I'm even seeing that could be the case for you as well. And like that's a good thing, because the whole thing about like, oh, they're just in love with the idea of being in love, or in love with the idea of being, you know, that's not real love, that's just attachment. But I'm seeing that this is a case of real love. It goes way more than just attachment. I mean, I am seeing that there's some sort of attachment here, but it's just like I'm seeing that this definitely is unconditional love. Okay, like this person will always wish the best for you, and it's just like they're just so happy that they were able to experience this heaven on earth with you. Okay, like this is something that unfortunately, like, you know, not everyone feels. Okay, like, you know, sometimes it's like people could feel attachment, they definitely could feel love, they definitely could feel like attraction, but like, you know, the type of love that this person felt for you, it's just, it's something that like a lot of people only wish they could have. Okay, so that's a really big deal, and like your person's just grateful that like, wow, at least I was in love in this lifetime. Okay, at least I got to experience that heaven on earth. At least, you know, I got to like this honestly took them to another portal. It took them like, you know, to a whole nother realm. Like this was like the gateway to something big. Okay, and I'm seeing that, you know, for a lot of you this was the gateway to like really awakening within yourself, really like finding yourself, learning a lot about yourself, learning a lot about love and relationships in general. Yeah, beautiful connection here. I'm just like, energy here is so intense. Pile 3, like that's amazing. Okay, I'm seeing that like whatever you have between the both of you is real. It's not just attachment, like I said. It's not just like, you know, something that they're just doing out of boredom. I mean, like it's real. It's 100% real. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pick some tarot cards. Yeah, so we got the 5 of Pentacles. So, okay, I'm seeing that your person could be going through a hard time in their material life. Like, I feel like, you know, your souls could definitely be connected in, you know, the spiritual realm, in the 5D. But I feel like, you know, your person really feels a lack whenever you're not around in the 3D. This could also just mean that they're not really where they want to be in life right now in terms of their finances or career life, but it's just like, you know, they're kind of like going through it right now. Like, they're not really having the time of their life. I'm seeing that they definitely are missing you. They're even just like in the state where they feel so helpless, so hopeless. Okay, and it's something that they kind of need to like, you know, work on. We'll pick some more cards to see like exactly what is happening, but it's just like in the 3D they're kind of devastated right now. Okay, it's like they have all these fantasies, they have all these like, you know, desires, they have all these things that they want to accomplish with you, but it's just like right now they're just so distraught, they're just so like even like withdrawn from like reality. You know, they're just like, they just feel like they have so much more work to do to like get to where they really want to be in life. And yes, you know, this, like I said, this could have to do with like material life, finances, money. I'm seeing that they could be lacking in that area, or that's something that they feel like they're lacking in that area. It's something that they are kind of working on. I'm just seeing like, yeah, this person has a lot of, like I said, desires, fantasies, but you know, in terms of actually making it tangible, in terms of actually like crossing to the path and like, you know, or like opening this gateway and like, you know, really making something of themselves or doing something for themselves, like I'm just seeing it's their own self that gets in the way. Like they could also like kind of like, you know, self-sabotage, and it's just like, you know, there's that whole quote about like, you are the only person that's in your way. And like I feel like this person is finally coming to the realization that, you know, they can have you. Maybe you're also coming to the realization that you can have them, but it's like the both of you are realizing the only thing that's standing in the way of this connection coming to fruition or taking that next step, whatever that looks like for you, is yourself. So I'm seeing that, you know, you're finally awakening to that. Your person's also like, you know, we'll pick more cards to see, but right now I do feel like they could be in the doldrums. They could be like, you know, super like just in their field, you know, like maybe not like doing anything about it. But I mean, we'll see. Maybe it could be that like you're doing a lot about it, you're spiritually awakening, you're going through this energetic upgrade, and it's going to like, you know, slowly like seep off to this. Does that make sense? Not seep off. It's gonna like transmit to this person energetically. Okay, it's gonna rub off on this person. Yeah. Wow. We also got this strength. Yeah. So you definitely are meant to be. You definitely are meant to come together. This is definitely a reconciliation card. This also has to do with the 5th house of intimacy, passion, romance. You know, this connection really does have everything. Okay, the deep feelings are there, the attraction is there. I'm also getting a lot of fixed sign energy here with Leo and Scorpio. Maybe someone could have a fixed Venus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Venus, or a fixed moon sign, or maybe they could, you know, just be a fixed sun sign as well. But you know, you definitely are meant to come together. Okay, you definitely are meant to reunite, reconnect, but only when you have gained the strength within yourself. Okay, only when you have like really, not even just like mastered self-love, but at least, you know, begun that self-love journey. I feel like you already have, but it's like, with this Five of Pentacles, maybe this person hasn't, but it's like they slowly will, okay? They're slowly going to gain the strength to come forward, gain the strength to, like, really love themselves before they can, like, give themselves to you. I'm seeing they definitely have this attraction. They definitely have deeper feelings for you, but I'm just seeing, like, at this person, like, they could be very insecure about you, okay? They could, like, really lack, like, self-confidence. Like, maybe they appear to be really confident, maybe they appear to be very, like, outgoing, like, yeah, I can get anyone I want, blah blah blah, but it's like deep inside, like, they feel like pretty insecure, okay? Like, maybe the way that they act could even be kind of a, what do you call, a mask for how they truly feel deep down, okay? But I really like the Strength card because this has to do with the solar plexus chakra. This has to do with, like, loving yourself. This has to do with self-confidence, self-awareness. So I'm seeing that, this person is, like, they could be going through some sort of spiritual awakening as well. They definitely are someone that kind of needed to, and maybe, they finally are working on self-love. They finally are realizing, like, okay, you know what, like, there's something that needs to change, okay? I need to muster up the strength to really find myself, so that I can muster up the strength to do this relationship the way that they know that you deserve, the way that, they even want this to be, okay? I love this card because this is all about, like, conquering your ego self by your spiritual and intrinsic strengths, okay? Like, using your spirituality, using your internal strength in order to conquer your ego self, in order to tame your ego self, or, really get past any sort of obstacle or problem that is in your way, okay? It's like overcoming hindrances by not forcing things, but just coming into alignment with your higher self, which is so beautiful. I love this card. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite cards in the deck. I mean, I really like the Empress too, but this is just all about, like, changing things externally by literally just changing yourself, okay? There's nothing that needs to be forced, okay? No amount of conversations, no amount of, like, even buying gifts, or, like, luring someone, or just doing whatever in the physical realm will capture this person, or vice versa. Like, will have you, you know, captivated to this person, drawn to this person, than just yourself, than just changing what's inside, than just changing what's within you. Okay, so I really, really love this card. It's like, I feel like the both of you are realizing that. I feel like, honestly, the collective is realizing that, okay, in order for things to change on the outside, all you gotta do is change what's on the inside. Change the way you view yourself, and realize that you are worthy of your desires. You are worthy of, your perfect relationship. You're worthy of everything in this world, okay? There's no such thing as, like, oh, you can only have one aspect of your life, and the other aspect, is gonna not be so balanced. Like, you can literally have it all, but, sometimes it's like we've even been taught, like, in our childhood, like, okay, you can only do one thing. It's like, either have love, or either have, like, whatever, your career, life, work, effort. So it's not even, like, necessarily that you're taught that, but, like, maybe you've noticed that, like, oh wow, my career life is thriving, but I'm really lonely when it comes to, my love life. Or, like, it's maybe, like, you were in college or something, and it's just like, oh cool, like, I have a great boyfriend, I have a great relationship, but, like, I'm struggling in school, or something like that. It's like, it doesn't have to be that way. You can have literally everything. The both of you are really awakening to this. In fact, even the entire collective is awakening to this, and it's just like, there's so much, like, self-love going on. It's like, self-love is literally something that's gonna heal the world, okay? And that's what I'm seeing is really going to heal this connection. So I'm really seeing, like, this is actually more a message for you. Like, if you really want this to happen, just know that it's literally waiting for you on the other side. It's just you that it's not even that you have to change yourself. You just have to change your thoughts. You just have to change your mentality, and realize that, like, okay, I can have whatever I want. I just need to be in alignment with my end goal. I just need to act like the person who has it all. I just need to not realize the lack, not even pay attention to the 3D, okay? Like, pay attention to just what your end goal is, okay? Live from the end. So that's also what I'm seeing. But, like, yes, honestly, like, whenever I do these readings, I notice that I do give a lot of messages about, like, the collective, and, like, consciousness, and, like, what you need to do, and, like, what your spirit guides want you to do. But honestly, whatever you're going through, whatever people you meet, whoever you meet is a reflection of whatever you're going through. So it's like, even this reading, it is nothing but a projection of you. It's just nothing but, like, you know, where you are in your life, or where this connection is, okay? And I'm seeing that, you know, this connection, while there is some work that needs to be done, I'm seeing that, like, it's looking very promising, okay? You will come into alignment with this person. This definitely is the card of, like, reconciliation, romance, and things really paying off. Yeah, oh my gosh, Six of Swords. Well, you look at that, there is great movement happening, so much happening in the 5D that's going to manifest itself into the 3D. Okay, this person is coming closer to you. I'm seeing it's so close. You are so close. It's just a matter of you believing in it and not paying attention to anything that doesn't serve this connection. Okay, if you are watching tarot readings and these people are telling you, like, you're not meant to be with this person, or blah blah blah, it is your choice whether or not you want to believe that. You have free will in your reality. Okay, you don't have to believe anything anyone else says. Seriously, even if you go to a tarot reader and they say, yeah, this isn't meant to be, you don't have to believe that. Okay, you don't have to believe anything that you see that isn't conducive to what you want. Okay, sometimes I even, like, honestly, just a personal thing, like, that I've noticed is that, like, whatever people say to you is what you end up internalizing. Okay, but unfortunately, the thing is that people will say things that they don't mean. They will say things to scare you, and it is up to you. It is up to your inner strength whether or not you want to resonate with that or not. You don't have to resonate with that. You have free will in your reality. Even you don't have to resonate with this reading. But what I'm seeing is that your person wants this. You want this. With the Six of Swords, the energy, you know, it's on both sides. You like the, oh my gosh, the energy is mutual. This card literally fell. Wow. Okay, I'm, like, not gonna pick that up. But, like, the reason I'm even seeing that this card fell is that, like, this distance that you have between the both of you, it will be mitigated, okay? Because the Six of Swords does represent distance, but, like, you know, it represents, like, eventually coming together. So the fact that this card even fell, like, tells me that, like, look, whatever this distance is, it's not even real. You don't have to believe that, okay? It's, like, all in your mind. Like, you literally live in a hologram. Nothing is even real. Like, I'm even, like, kind of, like, feeling myself go a little bit crazy here. Sorry, pile 3, but, like, I'm feeling, like, lightheaded, and this just tells me that, like, you know what, like, there's something really big happening, okay? There's big movement that is happening. You just have to get rid of anything that doesn't serve this connection. Like, as I was saying, like, you know, don't take things that don't resonate. Like, this card literally fell, so it's just like, if there has been some sort of distance, you kind of just have to ignore that and think about, like, literally live from that and be like, nah, this distance is fake. This is just my old thoughts playing out. It's just a purging of, you know, your old thoughts, your old limiting beliefs, like, oh, you know, this can't work out because of so and so. But I am seeing, you know, there could have been a distance in this connection, like a little physical distance, and maybe that could have been, like, one of the biggest hindrances. Like, maybe this person moved away, or you moved away, or, like, maybe this distance is just that you haven't talked in a while, and you think that, okay, yeah, now this person's over me, like, whatever, this distance is, like, really getting in the way of us. And I'm seeing that, like, you have to let go of that, okay? Distance, any sort of circumstances, maybe this person even told you, like, I don't even care, I don't even want this. None of that matters. In fact, you're the one that kind of created that, okay? That's kind of what the law of assumption is all about, and it's like, it's a hard thing, okay? Like, it took even me a while to understand that, but, like, whatever you attract in your life, and, you know, I'm still a little bit iffy about, like, the whole, like, victim blaming thing. Like, I'm not talking about, like, really bad things, but it's just like, your breakup, like, you technically manifested that, okay? Obviously not consciously, but, like, anything that's, like, really happened to you, that, you know, good and bad things that have happened, it's nothing but just a reflection of your thoughts. So if you have noticed, like, some bad things happening in this connection, or even just in whatever aspect of your life, it's just a purging of your old thoughts. It's your old thoughts playing out. But when you shift your mentality, when you start thinking positive, when you start doing the self-love, self-concept, when you start working on your solar plexus chakra, things completely change, okay? I'm just seeing, like, work on your self-concept, and this relationship will come to fruition. Wow, we also got the High Priestess. Yeah, so this person thinks you're really smart. They think you're so magnetic, so sensual, so intelligent. They love the way you think about things. They love your perspective on life. They think you're really cultured, and you have a lot of values, okay? Like, you have depth to you. You have, like, a personality, okay? And, like, not to bash on others, but maybe, like, people that they've been meeting in the past, like, you know, I'm sure they had great personalities and stuff like that, but did not invoke the same feelings in your person the way that you do, okay? Your person is so taken aback by you, so taken aback by the way that you think. In fact, it's almost like you're a little bit too deep for them. You could even be a little bit too meta for them, but they love that, okay? Like, they really feel like they could spend like hours and days and weeks getting to know you, and it's like they'll still want to know more about you. Like, they'll never ever get bored of you. They'll never get bored of this connection. So yeah, and this High Priestess, this is also related to the 12th house, which has to do with the unknown, the unseen, the hidden realm. So I'm seeing that, this, by the way, this High Priestess is also like ruled by the moon. So I'm also getting Pisces, Cancer energy here. And the moon has to do with feelings. So combining everything that I just said, this person does have hidden feelings for you. They do have very, very, very deep feelings for you. And, it's just like, they could have been like pretty secretive about it, only because they're kind of scared here, okay? Like with the Strength card, they're kind of they could have lacked that strength, but they are finally building up the strength to tell you how they feel. But it's almost like they feel like they wouldn't have been enough for you, or like they're not like good enough for you, or something like that. Like, I'm seeing this could be like how they feel about themselves, and this is how they feel about you. They definitely do think very highly of you, even put you on the pedestal, believe it or not. And it's like, even if they don't say this is something that they're secretly feeling, okay? This is like majorly associated with the 12th house, which has to do with hidden things, the hidden realm. So it's like, this person has very, very, very deep feelings for you that, they really, really want to tell you. And I feel like they eventually will. They will gather up the strength and courage to tell you exactly how they feel. I'm seeing that they definitely could be dropping hints. If you are in contact with this person, if you are in communication with this person, like, try to read in between the lines. And like, I feel like, you probably are already very good at this, because if you drew this High Priestess, you most likely are very intuitive, very psychic, very spiritual in general. You are good at reading in between the lines. But I'm seeing that it's slowly going to lead up to this person, like, making this confession towards you. I'm even seeing something to do with a phone call. Like, this person really wants to tell you, like, look, I really like you. They really want to, like, hear your voice, and like, they want to either tell you in person or on phone call or on video that they like you. It's not just going to be like a thing, like if you have been texting or whatever. Like, I feel like that communication is going to increase, okay? I do see this person like coming forward and telling you they really like about that they really love you, that they're very much in love with you, and they do care about you. Like, maybe they could have told you that in the past, but I just feel like their feelings go a lot deeper than they're letting on at the moment, okay? Yeah, they're very much into you, pile 3. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm seriously seeing someone here could even have, like I mentioned, a fixed Venus. Yeah, but in terms of the signs, I'm getting Leo, Pisces, Cancer. We got Scorpio here. I'm also getting Earth energy, like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So maybe someone in this connection could be that, or have those signs of their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We also got Gemini energy with the Six of Swords. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pick a couple of cards from my handwritten oracle deck. Wow, we got This Isn't in Your Head, I Feel It Too. Yeah, I 100% got this with the High Priestess. Seriously, this is a deeply spiritual connection. I am seeing that this person could be dreaming about you. They definitely could be seeing signs about you, and vice versa. They could be showing up in your dreams. But it's just like, whatever you're feeling, it goes both ways. It 100% is reciprocated. Yeah, we also got, wow, oh my gosh, I know we will make it. Okay, yeah, this person knows that you and them are meant to be. This person has this like inner knowing that like you will come together in the end, okay? No matter how big of a separation this is, no matter maybe even how many people you date in the middle, or no matter what obstacles, arguments you have, you will reunite, okay? Yeah, and that's because they look for you in other people. You are just so different than anyone that they've ever met. The type of feelings you invoke in them, they have not felt in a while, maybe if at all. Maybe they've never even felt that way at all. And it's just like, they're not ready to let this go because of that. They're just like, yeah, I'm going to fight for this, because this kind of connection, this doesn't always come. This is like once, maybe a couple times in a lifetime kind of thing. So yeah, okay, that is what we got for you, pile 3. I really hope this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for that. And yeah, I will end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.